Hi, I'm Les, and I have an unusual gardening story to share with you today. We have been testing a secret method to make gardening easy, productive, and fun. In the past, growing a garden meant either a lot of land and expensive machinery or a lot of sweat. Stop working so hard. Get rid of your rototiller, your shovels, all those bulky garden tools, in fact, and stop spending money on those miracle garden fertilizers and sprays. There's a better way. Let nature do all the work for you. Our new secret gardening method only requires 10 hours of light, easy work per year. It's been a slow process of trial and error, but we are finally able to reveal our 40 years of work and research as professional market gardeners. Using our research, you will grow more food with less work, in less time, actually save over $100 on your grocery bill every week. How did we do it? Well, a lot of what really worked for us you won't read about in the magazines or see on TV, only here in this important presentation we are sharing with you today. In the next 7 minutes, I'm going to tell you our story because it's probably very similar to your own. And we will show you how the Garden Secrets method will work for you too, even if you have never gardened before. It doesn't matter where you live, anyone out there who is working hard to make ends meet will relate to our story. And if you watch this entire presentation, which I promise you will not be online very long, I will do more than just tell you a story. I will give you the solution, the 3 garden secrets we discovered that our family uses today. Let's get to our story. First, we need to take you back a few years. We were a young family just starting out with 3 kids to feed, searching desperately each week for a real way to save money, yet still eat healthy. It really hurts to shell out hundreds of dollars each week for groceries, and yet never really eat good food, or have any money left at the end of the month. I'm an honest guy, and this is very difficult to admit to you right now. It was back when our kids were just starting school. Those of you with kids, or even just a heart, will be able to relate to this. After coming home from school one afternoon, my beautiful little girl Karen came up to me and said, "Daddy, I'm hungry." It just broke my heart. We had so little food in the house that she was voluntarily taking only a few little bits of food each day for lunch. Now, I'm her dad. I'm supposed to protect her, to take care of her. It was so hard to admit to myself that I wasn't doing a very good job. Right then, at that minute, I got mad at the grocery stores for charging so much, but mostly mad at myself for allowing this situation to develop. You see, I was lying to myself back then. We thought we had tried everything. We shopped for specials, we cut back, and even grew a garden. Nothing worked for us. Perhaps you have tried everything too. We didn't really want to eat less or eat discount food. We wanted to eat healthy, to be healthy, and have some money left over each week to do something fun with the kids. In essence, we were prisoners, stuck eating low-quality, very expensive, store-bought food each week, and working like dogs for hours on end in our garden, yet only harvesting handfuls of produce. The only thing we got was tired and more frustrated. You know the feeling. We had no money, no time, and no fun. Maybe this sounds like someone you know. Maybe it sounds like you. That certainly was not what we wanted, and you don't either. Then a trip to visit my dad changed the way we looked at the problem of high food bills forever. It was a warm, sunny Sunday afternoon. I remember it like it was just yesterday. We arrived to find Dad, as usual, relaxing in his garden. This is Harold, Les's dad, known to all his customers and friends as Harold the Happy Gardener. It was no surprise to find him relaxing in his garden. You see, Harold grew a garden every year from the time he was 5. But he didn't grow a normal garden. It was always packed with more plants, more food, more flowers, more of everything. In such a small space, it really was remarkable. As the warm sun filtered down upon me that Sunday afternoon, I should have been feeling calm and relaxed. But I was still struggling with our problem of high grocery bills, still worrying about what to do. As I walked into Dad's garden, he greeted me with a hug. and offered up a lawn chair to join him. Then I looked around his garden. Right at that very moment, it was like the light went on. I started to remember. It's funny, I had heard that the minute you stop worrying about a problem, the answer will pop into your head, but I had never had that happen before. I began to think back. Growing up, we always had lots to eat, lots of fresh food, and Dad always had some money too. So I started asking questions. Soon I had the whole story out of him. And it was so simple. Why had I not seen it sooner? Once I started remembering and asking Dad about his garden secrets, and then doing my own garden research, a whole new world opened up for us. Using these secret methods we have developed, suddenly we had lots to eat, our kids had lots to eat, and we had money left over each week to save and even build our own house. You see, we lived in an apartment when we did our first research and testing. So if you think you have to own your own home and have a big backyard for this to work, think again. We will show you how to do this even if you don't own any land at all. How did we do it? It all starts with garden secret number 1. We embrace this one truth that hardly anyone knows and no one is going to share with you. It's going to blow your mind. Here it is.